Hey guys!
Hi!
Kristen and Sarah are here. We need better lighting.
We do.
We're in a hotel room. So this is our...
I have a tripod shadow.
Yeah, right on your face. Here, let's do my fancy selfie light and see if that helps brighten us up a little bit.
That is good. This selfie light is the best.
I'm telling you, it's awesome. Ask Sandra Younger. She's in love with it. At any rate, we are here for our pajama party. We both have our fun pajamas on. Yes, we wear earrings to bed.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Fancy.
do too.
Fancy.
We felt like we needed at least some earrings if we're gonna make jewelry. So we did leave some earrings in tonight. Hey Cheryl, hey Dawn, hey Teresa. Nice to see all of you guys. So we're super excited tonight. We kind of want to recap what happened today on Jewel School and talk a little bit about that. And then we are going to move on to the Knotty Do-It-All board. I have a project I want to show you on that using Softflex beading wire. Kristen has a couple earring designs she's been working on with some really great Jesse James beads, and we have a coupon code for you for Jesse James beads. And then we are going to finish out just by showing you some of the products and things that you can find for sale through Jewel School this week while we're here in Knoxville. So we had a really exciting day today. It was Kristen's first day on the set of Jewel School.
So fun.
And she got to actually do some training. She's going to be on the show tomorrow showing our new book, Seed Bead Revolution. We can't believe it. We signed 350 copies today, and we don't have a copy of our own here.
In the hotel, no.
To show you.
Yeah. We were surrounded by books today.
You can buy them from Jewel School at jtb.com, and maybe Thomas can post a link for that. And then you can also buy them from Jesse James Beads. If you're buying from Jesse James Beads, they have the book available. They're one of our book sponsors. So, and of course, you can always buy them from softflexcompany.com as well. So I can't believe we don't have a copy. We were like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Anyway,
we were just ready to get
Cheryl said, got my Seed Bead Revolution book and beads today from Jewel School. Oh, good, you ordered.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Thanks,
That's
Cheryl.
awesome. Yeah, the seed bead kit is really cool. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see that today, you should go on the JTB website and check it out. There are super duos, super unos, there are Tilas and half Tilas. Ooh, big shout out to Kristen's husband, Bert.
Hi, Bert. Love you.
We love you, Berto. When I first met Kristen, we worked in a bead store, and Berto would come in to see Kristen, and he was the sweetest. And I would shout, Berto, when he would come in the door. So I feel I'm having some
flashbacks.
Deja vu. Yeah. That was like 1,000 years ago. But. So today we did this guy, and this is a project from Seed Bead Revolution. If you have the book, you've seen it before. So we did some weaving on Jewel School today using the Soft Touch 0.010 beading wire. So that was really cool. And what I actually made, and I never got to show you guys on the show, was this single diamond shape in red, which I think is totally fun for Christmas. And then it's just crimped here at the top. But so easy to make. I made it right there on the show for the most part. I had to jump a little bit from piece to piece. But yeah, so easy to make. The instructions for this are in our book, Seed Bead Revolution, or you can just watch Jewel School today, and you will get the general idea for how to make a bracelet or earrings. This is the earring in the book. Using our Soft Touch 010. They have an awesome kit with black Soft Touch 010, 014, 019, and 024. Fantastic kit for making a jewelry like this where you're using multiple diameters of beading wire. So I hope you guys will also check that out if you didn't already. Cindy Fagan says, cute PJs.
Oh, thank you. Can anyone guess what Softflex color these PJs are?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the light is, if you can tell.
If you can guess the 3 main colors, we will send you the first person to guess the 3 main colors.
What's the third one you're doing?
Well, the pink one.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a kind of a.
Yeah,
I'm not going to give it away.
All right.
There's
okay.
three Softflex colors. What are they? And if you can guess the 3, I will send you a free. The first person to guess the 3 will get a free Seed Bead Revolution book. Thomas, you can't guess. So this guy is very similar to what I made today, and this is in the latest issue of Beadwork magazine in the Quick and Easy section. So you guys should all check that out as well. It's a great, fun little holiday necklace, which I think
and that uses
totally cute.
2 diameters as well?
It does, yeah. This uses the Soft Touch 010 in the black, similar style to what we did today. And then it uses the medium extreme 925 sterling silver. So that's a super fun design that's very similar. So you can look at these designs.
You can do this with the black if you were to get all black kit. So you would be able to do the 2 diameters of all black. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the bigger point is you can look at the projects in the book and you can make your own versions of them. You don't have to make the exact same thing we made, although you can. But those are just a jumping platform for me to make more and more projects. So that's a really fun guy, and I hope you'll check that out. And one last thing I wanted to show you before we move on. I know we don't have your undivided attention forever. This was a project I made maybe 2 years ago, also with the Soft Touch 010. And I wanted to show it to you just to show how great the bead weaving is with that really thin diameter of wire. We don't get a chance to show the thin 010 that often because I'm always focused on stringing and the colors of beading wire, but there's so many things you can do with Soft Touch 010 that you may not already think about.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Well, I see a few people commenting on the colors of the PJs, but they need to be Softflex colors.
Softflex colors, you guys. The Softflex colors are based on gemstones, so you'll have to look in the Softflex wire category to find the true color names. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, so we're going to skip over to the Knotty Do-It-All board. We had an awesome day with Sandra Younger. Hopefully she figured out how to join us today because she had her popcorn ready 10 minutes ago and was on the Facebook page. So hopefully she's here too. And Sandra, if you are, definitely let us know. Hello. We are going to be looking at the Knotty Do-It-All board, which has been on Jewel School the last 2 days. Will be on again tomorrow. And you can actually buy that on JTV right now as well. But we're going to use Softflex on it, which I'm super excited about. So I have a couple projects I want to show you, and then we'll flip over to Kristen and we'll talk about some Jesse James beads too. So I'm going to move the camera over. I love all of your guessing. You guys are doing a good job. Good job. Keep it up. Okay, we're just going to flip down. And you guys are so patient with me. Oh, that really creates a glare on that. Maybe the bead mat. Can I see the bead mat?
You sure can.
We're going to look at a couple designs, and then I'll scoot. This is the Knotty Do-It-All board. Let me actually show you what that looks like. So I have the bigger version. There's a big and a small. And I actually packed this big, huge Knotty Do-It-All board in my suitcase. My suitcase weighed 51.5 pounds. But the attendant was so sweet, he let me through. I think he knew I was just like a crazy bead person. And I couldn't like leave my beads at the airport, so he was going to have to let me go. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple designs using the Knotty Do-It-All, and then we're going to actually make something ourselves. So this is in the latest issue of Jewelry Affair. It's the fall issue. And I actually used a thicker diameter of Softflex on here. I think it's medium I want to say it's white. So what I did was I used a big 3x3 millimeter crimp tube. And again, we're in a hotel room, so we don't have the best lighting. You guys are just going to have to really bear with us. So 3x3 millimeter crimp tube, and then the wire is knotted around every crystal. And these at the bottom here are Jesse James floating beads. I don't know if you've ever seen these. They're individual, but I wire wrapped them together to create the shape. So this is the necklace I was wearing today. I got quite a few comments on what necklace I was wearing, and this is it. With the wire knotted on the Knotty Do-It-All board. And you can find that again in Jewelry Affair, which is a Stampington magazine. So having that, this is what I made last night, and you guys probably saw, or 2 nights ago, probably saw a picture of this in the works on Facebook, and this is very similar to what we're going to make tonight. These are check glass beads from the JTV check glass bead kit that they were showing today. So it's really, they're really inexpensive beads. In fact, they're like huge assortments of them. This one was from the blue kit, but they also had like a red and green. This is deep. Like there are a ton of beads in here. Let me see if I can get like a side shot. Like this is a really full dish of beads, but I just picked all of these out, and then I used the fine Extreme 24K to knot around it. So this is what I'm actually going to show you today how to do. So I'm going to move over the Knotty Do-It-All board. I think these check mixes are still available, guys, if you go to the Jewel School website. And let's see, we're just going to slide this down here to here. And I'm going to try to figure out how I get the best angle for this, because I've never actually demonstrated this. I might have to go the other direction, actually, so I can get in there. Let me flip around this way. So I love this for a number of reasons. One is it's got these nice inch markers, so you can keep track of how long you've made your design. And I'm going to move this peg into the screen. So these actually come out of the board and slide in, and you can set it wherever you want. I'm just going to put it on 7 inches for right now. These are clips, so they actually can clip onto something. You can see I've actually already clipped down here. I wanted to crimp. Can you hand me the crimpers? I wanted to crimp to get started, and then the cutters as well. So what I did was I have a really long length of Softlex Extreme beading wire in 3 strands, and I put all 3 strands through my crimp tube. This is a Softlex gold-filled 2x2 millimeter crimp tube, and JTV is sold out of crimp tubes, so if you want to order those, you probably need to go to the Softlex website for the crimp tubes. I'm going to slide this down just a little bit. So I took just 1 wire and went into my lobster clasp and then back into the crimp tube. And now I'm just going to pull this down a little tighter so it's not quite so big, but I want to keep both of those wires running through there too. They're wanting to slip out on me. Okay, so that's pretty good. Futz with it just a little bit till I get it how I like it. Now I'm going to take my magical crimpers. Make sure my wires are in there. My magical crimpers, and they have that little notch on both sides that fits the crimp tube just right, so you get sort of like a little square ravioli. I'm going to turn it on its side inside the crimping pliers, so you can see the square corners are what I'm going to compress next. And then I'm just going to go around and around it, and tightening it down. How many wires do you have in there? 3? I have, yeah, well, 4. I have 3 strands, but one of them's backing in to attach to the clasp. And then I'm going to just cut off these 2 extra wires. So grab my cutters here. And then I've got a nice clean attachment. And I've got my 3 wires on this side. I'm going to cut off this extra guy too. I've got my 3 wires running on this side. So I am going to go ahead and attach this clasp into the Knotty Do-It-All board. And that attaches just so easily. It just clips right on there. It doesn't damage anything. It seems to work really well. I will need a bead stopper. If you could hand me a bead stopper.
Big one or little?
A big one's good. I'm going to find one of these wires and make it my middle strand. And I'll move this over so you can see a little better what I'm doing. But I'm actually going to clip a bead stopper onto the wire. And then I'm going to clip this into that big kind of alligator clip here on the Knotty Do-It-All board. So now I've got like a tense soft flex wire, which is going to be my middle strand. Oh, actually I need to string some beads on.
I was wondering.
When the beads come on?
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, actually let's string the beads on. I wanted to show the crimping. I was going to get it all set up and then I was like, no, I need to show the crimping. So normally you would string all your beads on or however many. I'm just going to do like 4 or 5 here. String your beads on and then clip it into this guy. Yeah, it's okay. I got my beads. So now I'm clipped on one side. I got my beads on the other side, and that's what we're going to be focused on. I am using the 0.014 beading wire, and maybe you could watch for questions.
Sure.
So I am just going to push my, let's get these organized the best way we can. Push my bead up towards the crimp, and then I'm just going to take the left wire over the top and under to just create your basic normal knot on one side. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, going over the top of the wire and under and through. And then I can take both of those wires and just get them up close and tighten. Are you able to see that pretty good, Kristen?
Yeah, it looks good.
Slide my next bead up. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go the right side first. Bring it up, the left side. What I like is that this is high up above the board. You can't see that really well on this video, but that really helps. Like rather than doing it on a macrame board that's flat and it's sort of tight against the board, it's a lot easier being able to work underneath it like this. The other thing I really love is braiding. I'm going to show you that in a minute too. Just makes stuff really easy. So you can see as I go.
Do you hear some sound, Stephanie? We have a little bit of music on. Santa, tell Santa, Chris.
No TV. No TV. Yeah, we have a little bit of music on. We have it low because, you know, Facebook doesn't like. So that's kind of the gist of it. And as you keep going, you're going to build a knotted bracelet. It's super easy. And then you just finish off the second side the same way as the first side through a 2x2 millimeter crimp tube. Pass through your clasp with just one wire, go back in, crimp it, and trim your wires. And you've got a really easy, very basic, but beautiful bracelet.
And I'll say on the 014, it's just so soft and silky. It's really nice.
And then the other thing you can do, and I can just start right here, is you can always braid too.
This might be a little hard to see the gold with the braid.
Right, yeah, the gold probably wasn't the best choice with this board, huh?
Maybe my hand is okay underneath. Does that hand help? So you can see what she's doing.
And we can just like braiding hair, you can braid soft flex.
And now you can see how far off the board it is too, because my hand's under there and she's not even touching it.
Yeah. So you could totally do something like this too. And it would be really quick and easy. And if I want to take a break, I'll just pull my wires down here.
Can't really see.
And and clip them into place. Okay, so Sandra is going to be doing a ton of demonstrations with the board again tomorrow, and I wanted to show you just a couple things that she's made, and then I'm going to pass the baton over to Kristen to do some Jesse James beads things. But Sandra was nice enough to let us borrow a couple of her designs using Softlex today. So I thought, I don't know if that's going to work. We'll just come in close. So she's using Softlex on the sides here, guys. And then coming around, you can see the she's using black Softlex. And then she's actually attaching these pull clasps to the Softlex. And she likes it, well, my understanding is from her talking with us, because it's so strong, she doesn't have to worry about it breaking when you're pulling on these slide clasps. It's really, really durable. So she made like 1,000 of these, you guys. She said she's just gone wild for the Softlex.
Yeah,
here's another one where it looks like she crimped or knotted and has a crimp cover over the top. And then she has another slide clasp here. So this is all Softlex here. But what a great idea. Isn't that amazing? I had never thought about macrameing a slide clasp to the Softlex.
Yeah, so the slide clasp is made from Eslon, I think is what she uses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was for sale on the show today too. So that's another good item to check out for sure.
Yeah, I would have never have thought
and
to
this
do
one
that.
was
That
really
was
cool. This one, she actually macrameed with the cord over the top of the Softlex. So there's Softlex running underneath that, and she just felt like it would be a lot stronger to have that Softlex stainless steel beading wire running through the center of the macrame. So it's under there to make sure it's nice and strong.
Yeah, she did, Sharon. She crimped the end. Let's see. It's so... her work is so beautifully dainty, it might be hard to show, but so at the end here is a crimp underneath this crimp cover.
We think that's what it is.
Or she knotted it, we're not sure, but I think it's a crimp. And then it's the black Softlex is attached to the Eslon here, and then she made the slide clasp. And then that's the same thing she did on this side. There's like the Softlex ends right there, and then attaches to the Eslon on the knot.
We were all so excited to work together today, and it was really fun to see her doing the crocheting too. So I would like to, Kristen and I were like we need even one more hobby.
Right.
But we were both very curious about it. So quickly, before Kristen jumps on, I'm going to show you just a couple of designs. Maybe Kristen, you can kind of jump in and talk about some of the Jesse James beads.
So here is a necklace Sarah put together with the Softlex garnet beading wire and the Jesse James beads and one of these little, a big actually lotus TierraCast. And then here's some.
These are on tomorrow's Jewel School show. This is the TierraCast package that we'll be showing tomorrow. It's all going to be gold, and it has all these beautiful lotuses and crystals and things.
Oh, here's a close-up of my...
You got to get in closer.
PJ print. Here's a close-up of the PJs.
It's hilarious.
I know, aren't these, yeah, they're so pretty, the Jesse James beads, and they, they paired so beautifully with these gold TierraCast.
Yeah, and this is actually a project from our book, Seed Bead Revolution, too. I just used quad beads this time instead of tri beads, and some different new findings, but that's a project in the book as well. There's
this one over here.
And this uses the Jesse James bead kit that was going to be on the show but isn't. And you can purchase that, hopefully, on their website, jessejamesbeads.com. They have a 30% off coupon, and it's on all of their fall Pantone mega mixes. So this is one of their mixes. There's actually two colors here that I got to pick and personally mix together. And I feel like this was called something spruce. I don't remember the name of it for some reason, but
these are from this kit also.
Oh yeah,
these earrings here.
Yeah.
Are from
So
this kit
you can
too.
use coupon code 30% off. Pink. I didn't write down the coupon
The
code.
wine and cheese mix is the other one.
Where's the coupon code? It's like.
Well, Jessie, let's see.
I'll have to post the coupon code. I didn't write it down. Oh, there's Jessie
the
James
autumn
Beads.
spruce.
Thank you, Sarah. Can
Yay!
you please list the coupon code too? I wrote down the 30% off, but I didn't get the coupon code. Thank you, 30. Yes, perfect.
Thank you, 30.
We love you.
So this is the autumn spruce mix. Isn't that gorgeous?
So pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah, and then the second mix was the one we actually just looked at in the last design. And what's the name? This is wine and cheese. I remember this one because I love wine and cheese. But this is the wine and cheese mix, which is so gorgeous, you guys, with the garnet soft flax. And then also really pretty with the golds and the silvers and the champagnes and soft flax. So definitely check these out at jessiejamesbeads.com. I don't see them do 30% off coupons very often.
Yeah,
so
that's a really
pretty great deal.
Really great deal.
Check that out for sure. Okay, so Kristen has a couple of earring designs using those same Jessie James beads.
Yeah, this one is from the wine and cheese kit, and it's just a simple, and it's actually got a little TierraCast charm at the end. So this is what you need. Let me make sure I get on here. I'm going to come this sideways. All right, so I have a strand of the Soft Flex Garnet color cut here, and I'm going to string on these TierraCast gold findings, which again, these components are on Jewel School tomorrow. And then one of these beautiful Jessie James beads from the wine and cheese kit.
Sharon's asking if we can do a close-up picture of the Chola bracelet. Definitely, Sharon.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
So there, I mean, simple. I just...
Thanks for stopping by, Trish.
Slid that on there, got that big bead on there, got this little bead on there, and then I'm going to string on my two...
This is good practice for tomorrow, Kristen.
Yeah, it is.
Kristen's going live tomorrow.
My 2x2
She
soft
won't
flex
be in her PJs, though.
So I'm going to string that crimp tube onto both the wires, and then I'm going to string on my ear wire, and then I'm going to string just one of them back through the crimp tube to make that loop and pull it down. And then I'm going to cinch that down closer to the bead. Down here.
I feel like Jessie James Beads makes the best earrings. And when you compare it with TierraCast, like this guy here, which is in the kit tomorrow, you got a big winner.
And now I'm going to use our magical crimping pliers that we love so dearly.
Can't live without them.
We really can't. And I'm going to go ahead and put that crimp tube inside that notch there and give it a good squeeze. It's going to look like a little ravioli. Oh, where are we? There we go. And then I'm going to turn it on my side, put it back in there again, give it another squeeze, and then I'm going to go around 5 or 6 times to really round out that crimp tube. And then use my cutters to trim off that wire and that wire. And we're all set.
Yay! They look great. They're very similar to these, which look different. But it's like a similar idea using the Jessie James Beads kit with the tassels.
Yeah.
The wire just goes up through the beads and then crimps at the top.
It's really the exact same process, yeah, and totally different
but
looks.
Look totally different. And then this is actually done with a Softflex connector, which you can also learn in our book. But again, from one of the Jesse James Beads kits. So these kits are just gorgeous, and I hope you guys really will check them out. I had hoped that they could be on Jewel School. I picked these colors because I think they're awesome and amazing.
Oh, Sharon got some roses to make the cactus rose necklace.
Cool. I'm so glad. I wasn't sure if those were still available. So I'm glad to hear that they are available. That's great. But these are just really fun, really pretty colors. And use that awesome coupon, Thank You 30, to get 30% off on your Jesse James beads in the
Wine and Cheese and Autumn Spruce.
Thank you, Kristen.
Yep.
I have the worst memory. I really do. I really do.
Oh, Sarah used to work in a coffee shop. She actually, that's where she met Thomas, who is on here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we met, Kristen and I met working at a bead shop.
Yes.
It was called Bead Box in Scottsdale. But I did meet Thomas, who is my coworker for life. I've worked with him since I was 18. I mean, we had couple years separate, but he's going to work with me for the rest of my life, I'm pretty sure. And we worked at a coffee shop together years and years ago. So this is a great design also that's in the book where Kristen used the Jesse James beads. And I just can't get enough of these. This is like my favorite. Look at this, you guys. These caged beads are so freaking cool.
Yeah, I just love them. Hey, Penny, the 30% off is from specifically for these mixes here.
And the pink collection.
Which
we don't know what that is.
I'm not sure what that is, but yeah. But these are the ones we're showing today. I don't know what the pink one is, but you can get those kits as well for 30% off with Thank You 30.
Okay, so the last thing we talked about was treasure trove, right?
Well, we also wanted to mention if you do happen to get the book or have the book already, we would love, 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 love some reviews on Amazon because we just have a handful right now. And so if you have the book and you love it, please
up so we can
give us a review on there.
Yes.
Hi.
Definitely do review the book on Amazon, you guys, because that helps others find it, like brand new beginner beaders that are just searching on Amazon for a good book. It will really help us out if we can get more reviews there. Even if you didn't buy it there, you can still review it, and that would be, I would be thankful for life. So last but not least, we have these really fun kits still available from Softflex. They're called our Treasure Trove kit. This is for the month of November. I'm going to be beading with this on Wednesday. I haven't made anything with it yet, but I will. And we're going to make something together. It's a little late to get your kit if you haven't gotten one already, but I want you to still buy one, and then you'll have it coming to you, within the next week or so, and you can watch the video at your own convenience. You don't have to watch it live. So you can find these on softflexcompany.com's website, and they're right on the homepage, Treasure Trove Kits, and click on the November one and buy one. It's really pretty. It's got clear, you can't see it very well because of the glare. It's got some really nice clear beads and red beads and gold beads.
It's truly a mystery.
Yeah. Right? Like Kristen's pajama pants.
Yeah.
Total mystery. Hopefully somebody got that and the 3 colors.
Yeah, I was only thinking 2. You bumped the ante with 3.
Yeah, I can see like 4 or 5 colors, but we'll cut it off at 3. And we'll get your free book out to you, whoever got it first. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And please tune in tomorrow to Jewel School. It'll be at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and we just can't wait. It'll be Kristen's debut on the actual show, so please watch.
I had my training today.
Cheer her on, and we just can't wait to get on there again and show you some more fun new items like those gorgeous gold TierraCast kits. So anyway, you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for buying the book.
Thank you.
We really enjoyed signing all of them today, and hopefully you enjoy them as they go out to all of you. And we will see all of you guys tomorrow.
See you
morning.
tomorrow.
We're gonna go get some beauty sleep.
Yeah.
It's
been like a beading marathon.
Yeah. Seriously.
That's kind.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, love to everybody.
Good night.